my pleasure to address this audience and welcome all attendees to this symposium, where we are speaking about how to build a secure and resilient platform for service delivery. My name is Vijay Jayaraman, and I lead the system engineering function for Citrix in India. As a company, what has been core to us has been to get users to access applications securely and productively. And this is what we've been up to for the last 30 years. In the last 18 months or so, we've been put in the position to help companies and governments around the world to continue being productive, access applications, secure data, and provide services. Any service that runs on IT as a backbone to the delivery. Technology is playing an outsized role now more than any other time in the past in the functioning of the government and the public sector and governance in general, whether it is a delivery of e-office platform for employee workflows, communication requirements for close to 30 lakh employees, government employees, delivery of citizen services, public engagements using MyGov as a platform, even procurement using e-procurement marketplace or GEM, and Arogya Setu, of course, which has been driving our response to the pandemic in a data-driven manner. When we look at any of these services, it's been about digitization and it's been about applications. While the current times have forced most of the private sector to work from home, the public sector has been no different. While it's true that many of the state and the central government services needs employees to work from offices since they have to interface with the citizens. It is also true that hybrid work for the government employees is a reality, where they need access to the applications and the data not only from their offices, but from anywhere. Empowering a mobile government workforce is key to reduce turnaround time for the services. And thirdly, as citizens and employees access applications, securing the access and securing the data becomes primary. No questions here. This is about protection from malwares, ransomwares, and bots crawling the external websites in search of data. This is also about how you control legitimate capabilities of the devices from where access is happening, like clipboards, or a copy paste, or the ability to print anything so that data does not get exfiltrated by these methods also. And technologies to ensure data doesn't ever leave the government premises or data centers when access happens. And there are enough security bells and whistles, auditability that one can put in place even as employees continue working from home or any other location. Some trends have been accelerated by the pandemic, accelerated shift towards services that run on cloud or auto-provisioned infrastructure. Our government departments and organizations have been a front runner with the use of shared multi-tenant infrastructure and software as a service delivered on Meghraj, the Government of India cloud hosted by NIC. What we are also seeing is increased adoption of digital workspaces that offer a single view of the work rather than users logging on to 15 different applications every day. And these workspaces can also provide ability to automate many transactional tasks using predicting user behavior using AI models. And you would have also seen this trend with the adoption of applications and workflows like e-office. Thirdly, security. Having thousands of users accessing applications that run on any cloud means security has to be excellent, data governance has to be tight. This is what we as Citrix do, ensure employees and users are productive and secure, and they're able to use and access their data. They have the flexibility to access their resources from anywhere, from any device, and at the same time be extremely secure. Accessing any resource using a common authentication and an access policy framework and policies, no matter where that particular resource exists in an NIC cloud or in any of the government clouds in one of these hyperscaler provided cloud services. And we truly deliver on this story of anyness. So many users and employees accessing different types of applications, published apps, web apps, software as a service hosted on NIC clouds. Some of the departmental data centers, data sources could be distributed from, and it can be accessed from devices that could be anything, right? From a mobile to a tablet to a laptop to a PC. And what makes this not so easy to solve is the complexity and the heterogeneity. Employee using different devices, working from different locations, accessing different applications. Now, this entire model is so distributed. Now, the left side of the slide is where how the work gets done, how and where the work gets done. And the right side of the slide is where the applications and the infrastructure resides. So the data and the metadata can lie everywhere in this realm. And when one looks at protecting these assets, one needs to look at it holistically and consider all of these scopes. Now, providing a great and a frictionless experience along with choice of how they want to work, on what device, and at the same time being able to provide security, right? And all of this works at odds with one another. Traditionally speaking, if you provide choice, you compromise on control and security. If you add security, you compromise on experience. And this is exactly the equation that we are trying to solve for our customers and deliver on this notion of anyiness and make it real. In a portfolio that spans the user side workspace, application delivery and security, and observability, we deliver use cases that secure access for employees, third-party contractors, and the users of the services. Also ensuring security of the applications themselves against web attacks, denial of services, and managing and mitigating bots that crawl the websites looking for data from forms, and also as applications speak to each other when they deliver a common workflow from the user point of view, securing these inter-application communications or API interfaces so that applications work together on encrypted and authenticated channels when sharing data amongst themselves. The second area is about the resiliency of the applications and the resources themselves, managing high availability as applications run from multiple data centers, ensuring users are served with content and data that is delivered from the most responsive application cluster and one that is closest to the user. And lastly, it is also about knowing what is happening, right, as the users access applications at scale. How are they performing? What is the login time? What is the response time? And since we're talking of scale here, also being able to take automated actions based on user behavior and how they have behaved and what is their history of access. We are a 30-year-old company present in over 100 countries, servicing close to 500,000 customers. 99% of the Fortune 500 companies use Citrix to secure their access to applications and data. Even in India, most large banks, manufacturing companies, IT services companies have been Citrix users for a long time. And we've been fortunate to be in a space where we've been able to help many organizations get up and running in this pandemic. We lead the market for digital workspace and apps and desktop virtualization and application delivery and security in market share and in mind share both. Regulated environments where there is user data and intellectual property involved are especially big users of Citrix technology. And we are also heavily invested in India as a region. We continue to expand here with close to 20% of our workforce located in India. Bangalore is in fact our largest base after our headquarters in Florida. And it is our honor and privilege to help a digital Bharat reimagine secure delivery and resiliency of applications and data, also deliver modern workflows, and generally help simplify adoption of services. With that, let me thank you again for your time in these sessions. I do hope you find it insightful. Thank you.